very long time. I don't get the last real nigga probably since December.
You press record?
Yeah, all
yeah. I hear it.
This one recording?
This one is too. So yeah, we good, man. Stop me. You feel
sorry.
I'm gonna try it again because niggas interrupt. Welcome to Real Nigga Files. Hosted by Real Nigga. And today we talking about 3 different types of men in life. You feel me? We got the assertive young nigga. You feel me? I'm not gonna call him. I'm gonna call him a simp. Simp ass nigga. And then we got the married nigga.
Engaged.
Oh yeah, man, my dog married, so you know. In this case, y'all know him. He just here.
He can't. Yeah. What's up? My bad.
Thank you, bro. Act like you want to be here.
It's alright. I got food coming.
Bro. Act like you want to be here. Anyway, first thing first, you know how we do it. Real Nigga Files. You know the rules and regulations of Real Nigga Files. I'm gonna explain it to you since you've never been a part of it. Again, come to the last one. Rules is I ask a question. Today I'm going to direct the question first to somebody else so I can hear their response versus the rest of y'all. So I'm going to ask someone directly a question. Typically I'll let whoever want to answer first go, but I'm not doing that today. Don't interrupt anybody when they're speaking or answering a question. And if you have something to say, you could just, not raise your hand, but say you have something to say after. Because, that's how you have a healthy and conducive conversation to, what the fuck is going on. And if you have a critique for what they have going on, you can say something. What's up?
Can I raise my hand anyway?
Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to raise my hand anyway. You good?
Alright. First thing first, bro. First question. So, with all 3 of y'all being men, this question not really for you because you have a girlfriend or a wife or whatever you like to call her. How you doing, Di? You might be watching, you might not be watching, I'm not sure. But, how do y'all approach women? Earl or Amarii, one of y'all go first. Me and Casey just here to listen.
I'm like, bro, you answer first, please.
Go ahead.
Like I said, please.
Did you?
Jaron, this one looking at you. So.
Yeah, I peep. I think it really depends on I can say whatever.
Yeah.
It really depends on the type of bitch, to be honest. Like, if she's a ratchet hoe, you have to move slightly differently to those. Those are slithery ones. The approach that you have to have has to be more, I'm not going to say assertive or like upfront, but okay, people can be like, what's a ratchet hoe? I'm like, what, that? What's a ratchet bitch?
Yeah, I know the ratchet hoe. Me gotta tell you. Like I like to say.
Always showing her ass. You wanna go?
Yeah, bro. It's the corner store versus Aruba. That's my theology. You feel me? Girls, we want to go to Aruba, but you're only worth going to a trip to the corner store. Those kind of girls. So you continue, bro.
Man, every girl is a hit or miss, but with those, you have to be very. This is shit you say has to be different, of course, but everybody it has to be different. But with those, they want something different. They want something like they never heard before because they hear everything because they put themselves out there like that. So that's one, but like I'm not gonna just say regular girls, but girls who value themselves in like high regard. You have to actually approach them in a respectable way. Not saying the other way isn't respectable, but it's more a classy, sophisticated way. So if it was me, you gotta do your research. You gotta know the whole facts. So pretty much like you gotta look at their page, see what the fuck they be doing, and then you could kind of gauge like what type of conversations you could have with them. So for example, like the girl I'm talking to now, she be doing podcasts. So before I slid in her DMs, I actually listened to her podcast, analyze what the fuck she was talking about, then engage with her so we could have a conversation about it. And then from there, I built a rapport and then we just started talking. But that's how I be doing it.
So yeah, man, you mean.
Nigga don't be doing
it.
I like taking pictures and I put a smiley face in the Instagram story.
Yeah, I don't do shit. What I do, you talking about like internet wise or in person or both?
Whichever.
Okay.
However you get girls. Point blank period.
I have better success like through Instagram. So I would just send a simple, hey. I never go into a straight conversation unless like I'm replying to a story or something. Sometimes I'll do that, like just reply to whatever she's doing. Not no creep shit like how niggas be doing. But I'll comment on whatever she's doing, start a little conversation like that, and then it would just escalate to, us talking more. But other than that, I just send a simple hey, and then see if I can get a conversation out of that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But yeah, I don't approach girls in person. Like, I've probably done it like 3 times my whole life.
How old are you?
24. Yes, it's sad.
Alright, Jaron. I don't know if you want to say anything, but we already know you know.
I mean, I would say like in the past, like, cause it's only been 4 years since I'm dating this girl, but in the past, like,
Only? It's a long time.
Yeah, only 4 years. Niggas haven't made it to a year.
Nigga,
You know that, right?
that's a presidential term.
Right, exactly.
that's crazy actually. But yeah, like in the past, how I used to always do it is like, I'm a very outgoing person. That's how I am naturally. So I'm better at interacting with girls in person than online. Cause I feel like online, like, it's too much waiting, too much fussing going on. You send a message, they take forever to reply back. I like the in-person shit more because, like, that's how I used to roll. I just be like, oh, I see a girl. I mean, I immediately go after her, but like if I see a scenario, then I could do it. Cause there was a time I was at the mall with Amarii actually at one point. There was a girl at a pizza place, and this is way back in the day. But we were at a pizza place and shit in the mall. I seen this one girl. I'm like, fuck it, pull up. And Amarii looked at me sideways like, hold on, you ain't finna just, yeah, I'm finna pull up. What you mean? Like, okay, she working and what? I mean, she can't go nowhere. She gotta talk to me now.
Hey, that boy right, dude.
I mean, she had a boyfriend though, but the thing was, I tried at least.
You did it though, yeah, man, you did it though. That's like
That's,
what it is.
That's how I always move. Like I just try to always like see the opportunity and go for it best I can because you never know what can happen at any point, any day. That's how I used to move. Yeah.
I feel with that. I fuck with that. So, Jaron, you go on a lot of dates and stuff, Oh yeah, well, I don't really go on no dates for real.
Yeah.
He don't either, so shit, we both in the same boat. What's the first date that y'all typically like to do when y'all pursuing someone y'all like? You don't have to be like, something fancy. It could be something simple like, I don't know, going to the park or some shit, walking. It could be like, what's the first interaction in person with someone that you never met in person before and you never hung out with like a date? What's the first thing y'all do?
Are you asking Jaron or me?
Shit, any of
I guess I'm gonna go there. I'm not going to say my first answer because I know you're gonna be watching this shit. So I'm not
Why?
But I like to take the girls to public places. I'm not gonna say it's a rule about taking people on like dinner dates, but if I don't know you like that, I'm not finna be really spending bread on you to the amount where I feel like you deserve it. I feel like people want to like, oh, let me take you out to dinner and da da da. Like, I don't be like that. Like, if I don't know you, and we can at least have a conversation together, I feel like any dates after that's gonna be pointless.
I think when it comes to me and like typical like first scenario, fact of the matter is we live in Miami, and I think niggas forget that shit a lot because people want to be so basic. Like Earl said, it's like people want to go ahead and be like, oh, let me go get something to eat, go to the movies, something like that. So it's cool, it's cute, but like I like what he said about the whole conversation thing because if you're gonna be with this person, if you want to be with that person, you gotta know them. You gotta actually like to be around them and actually want to like do stuff with them. So and you also gotta understand at the same time, like if a person only care about what you got financially, then that's not somebody worth your time. You gotta be able to have like a good experience off the rip with basically damn near nothing. Cause coming from my own experience with my girlfriend, like her and I, like we couldn't see each other that much outside of school. Cause her parents was, I'm not gonna say the word, but it was a lot going on. So we never really got to go out that much. So everything we did, we had to do in school at like Miami-Dade. So I had to make shit up on the spot. So I take it to like a little garden place at school, walk around that shit. There was a little art gallery snuck into one time. So like, it's simple shit, cost no fucking money, but it showed that like, she down to be with me as a person before all that other shit. That's why I'm still with her today. So that's how I operate. Just save your money, guys. That's it. Just save your money, always. Don't waste your motherfucking money because they use that shit in a heartbeat just because.
Save the chicken.
Or yeah, I just my life just opposes everything. I take girls I need first day. It ain't the best thing. It ain't. I wouldn't recommend do it. I would talk to the girl at least like 2 or 3 weeks before I take them out just to see if you can hold a conversation in text. Because you ain't got to text me. That's my whole thing. So if you my whole thing is like, if you good enough to like text me or whatever, then let's go out to eat. Talk in person, see how that is or whatever. But I've always had like good conversations during like dinner dates or whatever. I always make conversation. So it always worked out for me. But I still wouldn't like always start off small.
I had a question, because it was like, all right, say you meet a girl, right? Like you really, really want to rock with her.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever went that extra mile and just said, "Fuck," you went all out on the first date? And if you did, how did it play out?
Oh, I would fucking.
Yeah, bro, you gotta show the whole hand. Well, not the whole hand, but most of the hand.
That's the mistake niggas be making a lot. Niggas want to do the most shit for a girl off the rip, and then like they can't keep that shit up. They can't keep that momentum up. And now look at you, looking dumb as fuck. You did all that cute shit the first time, and now what?
Because like if you show the whole hand, I ain't got shit else after that. Like shit, you peek, you can't peek early, bro. I like that. That was smart. I like that.
So I never done that. I don't know about y'all niggas. I never done that.
I never really done that before. I really just started dating, but I feel like dates for people, they feel like it is when you go out and shit like that. But the girl I be talking to, like, we consider us like just even spending quality time as dates. Like, she'll come and I'll be in her car, she in my car, we just be talking like that's a date for us.
That's real. So I got a question for you. So when you go on like restaurant dates, because me, I only been on like maybe 1 or 2 restaurant dates. Like, how do you like not initiate it, but like how does it go? Like, what do you do? Do you like open the do you like pull the chair out for her? What you be doing? You open her door? What's up?
You mean like how you are throughout the whole
Like how you are
interaction?
throughout the whole date.
I'm not. It sounds bad, but I don't open the door. I mean, wait.
Oh my god!
There you wonder why you in, nigga. What?
I don't open the car door. But if we go into no, I never did. I mean, I did for Tony.
I just gave you free game. But then you just said me and I got blurred the shit out of you.
You can. It's cool. It's cool.
Shit, y'all keep it. Keep it in.
Yeah.
Like it.
It's so stupid, bro.
Yeah. I did it for one girl. As far as opening the door, I do that for anybody. Like, I always open the door. I always be respectful. I went on a date like 2 months ago, and the girl said she was cold, and I had a jacket on, so I was just like, I can give you my jacket. So she was like, no, it's cool. I was like, I'm about to give you my jacket. Like, I don't need you giving me no bad review. Like, yeah, like you can have it. So then she finally took it or whatever. So I feel like that was
Did she keep it or you got it back?
she eventually gave it back, like at the end. But yeah, I got some respectful ways. Some things I don't really do. Like, what's something extravagant you do on the first day? Like,
Real quick before we get to that, like
$5 or some shit. To me, that's extra.
that whole jacket thing, that's funny because like I noticed that with a lot of females, they will deny some shit immediately as if they don't want this and that. Just don't even ask. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You talking about, oh, you want this? No, take the shit, girl. Take that shit off. Just take it off. Just give it up.
Jaron, I like you, man.
like,
man.
I'll ask first, but if you say no, like, I'm gonna just take it off, and then you got no choice but to take it. So.
Y'all girls funny, man. Y'all be like, oh, I'm so cold.
But like, oh, I want to be inconvenienced. It's like, bro, say the fucking shit. Like, dog. Like,
Nigga, we know what you want, man.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Stop it. I know.
You
I
got
got
it outside before you came out
For
here.
real, you already knew what the fuck was going on, man. Come on, stop it. Alright, let me see what else I got on here. So, it's not really related to dating, but it's related to like y'all adult lives and how y'all live lives. Cause y'all older than me and Kay and have more sense of maturity than us.
Mhm.
What do y'all do with y'all funds right now? How do y'all allocate them, and what are y'all future goals as y'all are progressing through life at your current stage?
it's a lot.
So what do I do with my funds?
Not necessarily what you do with it, but like what you want to do,
How you
what's your
manage
future goals, how you manage your money.
So as y'all can see, like, I moved out recently. So
Hey man, I should spin the camera around.
I moved out recently. It was the biggest step in my life. I was very nervous to do it, but I just went ahead and did it because that's what I wanted to do. I did a lot of saving, a lot of jobs and stuff, because this is something that I really wanted to do, and I know that this would be good for my future because, I make videos and stuff, so I need a space where I can just make videos like anytime I want, and I ain't gotta worry about no interruption or anything. So most of my money went towards this. As far as future goals, is that like money wise or just
go in general.
I do want my production business to pop off. I want my own like recording studio, like Tyler Perry. I want to eventually get to that point one day. I still want that. YouTuber life slash. I still want to be a YouTuber slash director. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I think it's possible. Like Key and Peele do it, so I definitely want to do both in that aspect. I don't want to make blondes for the rest of my life, so that's eventually gonna.
It's nice to have blondes in the corner over there, but it's real
That's
nice.
eventually gonna go away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to center my life around like film and stuff. So that's my goals and stuff. I want to be a director. I want to direct my own movies, write them, act in them too.
Yeah.
Well, matter of fact, I don't know if this is too much of a personal question, but I know you was in the little thing with your payments from YouTube.
Mhm.
After that got cleared, have you seen an increase in your payments since that?
The thing is, it wasn't. I did it. I left them like at the middle of the month, so I still got my last payment from
Being with them.
being with them.
Okay, so you haven't really seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
Okay.
yet, but I can see like the money that I would have made. So it is more
Okay.
than what I got, but hopefully,
Even.
that's really the end of it because I'm not trying to. I need all my money. Like I'm not with that.
I know I said you need all the coins, real shit.
I feel you.
Well, I finished reading. The rest of y'all.
I forgot what the question was.
Alright. So the question was, what do you do with your funds right now? How do you allocate them, and what are your future goals that you have for yourself?
Pretty much all the money I get from me working, and then the stimulus checks. Well, the stimulus check, the second wave one that I paid off all my credit card debts. But pretty much all the money I get, I save. I put into my savings, and then I probably leave like 200, 150 for like the next 2 weeks to spend. So whatever I feel like spending it on, whether it be on dates, whether it be me doing smoking shit or all the other shit I be doing. That's what I allocate that money towards. Future goals. I think the big three for me is really, I guess this one's a short-term goal, but moving, because I'm supposed to be moving, or I'm supposed to start my first day at work in June. But the place is in Charlotte, and I don't know if they're opening back up yet, so still have to figure that out. I think the second goal would really be to find a way to make passive income through wholesaling real estate. I spend probably like 30 minutes, an hour every day, like just watching videos on it. I got a book about it. I've been reading it every here and there, but not very like hella consistently, not like every day. But just when I have time to or when I want to. Then the last goal would to really be making sure I can build my credit up to where by the time I'm like 26, 27, I can afford a house. That's what I'm really just been doing a lot of research on. It's like building my credit, focusing on my credit. Financial goals and opportunities that like come about, I can be able to like capitalize on them. Because if your credit not good, you're gonna be paying a hell of a lot more for things that will cost less, just because the risk that lenders view you as, or the perspective that they view you as, they view you as a risk. And when you're at risk, they're going to charge you more money versus if you have high credit, you're less of a risk because you're credit worthy and they can trust you, so to speak.
I feel you.
So I think right now when it comes to money, I was working at my job. I left that about 2 weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, just because of the stress of it, and it wasn't the place I wanted to be. But I've had the great fortune of making money passively, just through means I won't really say right now because it's just private matter. That's all it is. But I try to make sure I save as much as I can with that passive money, the money I do make from working these past couple of years. Because my partner and I, we do have a goal to move in together into an actual house, not just an apartment, but a place to live for a long term. And so that's kind of been my goal. So I've been saving a lot more this year, which I'm proud of myself for doing that because I always talked about it, I always said I was going to do it, but I didn't really get active about it to this year. And so that's kind of where I'm at. Towards to not just find a regular job right now, but to actually find something that leads to a career. Because my career field is in the field of film. So yes, I'm an actor. Yes, I do screenwrite. But as I mentioned to you guys earlier today, like obviously I have interest in editing. I've tackled directing. So somewhere in there, I know I belong. It's just trying to get my way through and understanding where I need to be in regards to all that. And on the private side, I've been trying to have a lot of discussions with people in those positions, whether they're actually super successful or just kind of successful. I've been trying to stay in contact, like, hey, like, what do you do, this and that. Just gaining knowledge and learning as much as I can. And for the most part, not sure how to get to that point. That's a complicated part because I chose a career that has no actual direction. It's not like I go to school, do like 10 years, get a fucking degree, and then go be a doctor somewhere. It's not like that. So really, it's just a lot of thinking for me and not enough action. I need to fix that. I need to do more action than thinking. And so the goal right now is just to get in that field. Just get in that field, get my foot in the door somehow. And then from there, I can actually build a sense of direction. But admittedly, yeah, I'm lost. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't, you know. I'm kind of just going through the motions. The only thing I know for sure is my partner and I want to be at some point. So I'm doing everything I can to financially be at that point, but also stay sound in my own mind and do what I need to do that actually works for me. Not just be at some bullshit job, but actually have something I'm working towards for me, my partner, and eventually our family whenever that point comes. So yeah.
I like it. I like it, man. That was real. I like how you kept that in your mind. So,